Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Rees, and I'm here to bring a message to whomever this resonates with. First thing in the rising with it. What kind of bug is that? The hell? Yo. I feel like it's Jumanji out here. I done sat out here mad times, but there's some foreign ass bugs flying around me this morning. What the hell? Alright, let's get into it before I karate chop one of these motherfuckers. I am. I'll share it. I am honeymoon 212 and 39 balance. I am honeymoon and balance. Oh, that's so beautiful. And on the honeymoon card, there's two swans too. So there's definitely an energy, a heavy energy of balance here. Harmony, balance, like reciprocity. Just smoothness. Everything's smooth. Nothing's staggered. Nothing's unpredictable. Nothing's too heavy. It's nice. Okay, so I am honeymoon and balance. For some of you guys, it's like you're finding the healthy state within, a good grounding state for you to be, present, confident, just in the now. To be in the now. That's what I mean by present. Like, you're not worrying about tomorrow. You're not anxious about what happened before. You're in an energy of now. So some of you guys, you could have kicked those nerves and your nervous system to the curb recently. If any of you guys were having trouble like finding that steady state, things were very up and down with your emotions, maybe your finances, your mood. Some of you guys could have had mood swings. We just finished the Mercury retrograde, thank God. I was thinking about doing a post energy of that because that was very heavy. That was very, very heavy. But yeah, for some of you guys, y'all are feeling the effects of the retrograde ending. It's just a lot going on right now where actually lack thereof. There's not a lot going on anymore. But what I'm saying is, as far as the balance, there's a lot of reasons as to why you could probably feel very balanced, very zen right now, okay? A lot of things ended. But I'm pretty sure there's some things in your life personally that ended. Oh, we got a 10 of Pentacles starting out. 10 is a number of completions, okay? So definitely something ended. And what I'm getting is like it was the end of maybe a struggle period, an end of you trying to figure it out, an end of you surviving, like an end of your survival mode. I am honeymoon and balance. Honeymoon is the overall energy. So it's letting you know that, usually a honeymoon is for a period of time. When you go on a honeymoon after you get married, it's not you're going somewhere for an hour, for a day or two. It might be for a day or two, but it's usually for a period of time. You're not just going there to have the experience and then you're leaving. You're going there to settle into the experience, keep experiencing it over and over, and then you're leaving. Okay, so a honeymoon is a phase. And since your honeymoon card is the overall energy, this balance that you're experiencing is definitely for a period of time. It's not something that's going to come and go, okay? Because I know sometimes when you're in survival mode and when you're trying to figure it out, you get these little, spurts of calmness. It's like a quick energy of smooth sailing, but then it's right back to the stress. Then it's right back to the, the up and down. But that's not what I'm getting here. You have I am, honeymoon, and balance. This I am card, this person is just so damn happy. They got flowers for earrings and shit. I mean, not earrings, ears. I am. This card came out first. Look how zen this person is. And also look at all the waves that surround this person. So like that's your aura, that's your frequency that's radiating, that's what you're emitting, okay? And that is so nice. It's like no matter what, even when you're zen, you're just radiating the highest frequency, vibrating on the highest frequency, okay? And it's not just you, it's not just your inner world. As within, so without. I say that so many times in this channel. As within, so without. So if your world is nice and zen, that means your outer world is reflecting that. The first card that came out is the 10 of Pentacles, okay? You guys did a lot of shadow work, a lot of inner work, a lot of healing work. A lot of you guys could have had a focus on cleansing where you made sure to rid those blockages. And one of an underestimated form of cleansing is isolation, okay? Isolate yourself and get rid of the distractions. Isolate yourself from people who would normally interfere or, just don't vibe with you. It's okay if y'all cross paths or whatever, but certain people, certain vibes, the things that they do, their habits, that could mess up what you got going on. That could so that could have been something for you guys. Some of you guys could have definitely isolated yourselves a lot, and that got you to this point, that got you to this frequency where you're not around any distractions, you're not around any temptation, you're not around anything that isn't of you. This was literally just you and source creating this energy right here, okay? And you definitely found that balance, and it's a balance of within and without. As within, so without. So the balance was within first. In this balance card, there's mad water. So that's how I know you guys did that work. You did a lot of cleansing work. Y'all could have purged. A lot of you guys could have purged so much detox, sweat. Some of you guys, why did I just hear sweat? Some of you guys are working out OD, or just sitting in a sauna, or just experiencing, not the word experiencing. You guys are enjoying the last few days of summer. I don't know where you guys live, but it's starting to, cool down where I am a little bit. After this week, the temperature is going to drop a little bit. I don't know if that's a cold front or like summer's over, but some of you guys could definitely be enjoying the last bit of sun rays and just sitting outside in the sun. But I'm definitely hearing sweat. So some of y'all are definitely like getting those toxins out of your body, and not just sweating too. Like, you guys could be crying. Like, it's salty water coming out of your body. So whether that's sweating or crying, both are very healthy. Both as two forms of detoxing, okay? But that's just what I heard. Let's not spend too much time on that. I saw the water in that card, so I was just like, yeah, it's giving energy of water, healing, cleansing, ridding something. All right, so we got the Ten of Pentacles starting off in the tarot deck. That's nice, because that's how I know, like, oh, you guys done cleared some type of blockage, and now the first card that come out is the Ten of Pentacles. It's like, okay, you guys are ready now. And it's not that you weren't ready before. You just had a little clutter that wasn't aligned with what is coming for you right here. That would have definitely taken up space, or just, threw it off a little bit. Say you've jumped up a couple of tax brackets, right? And now you could afford a Ferrari, but you got your 99 Honda Civic sitting in your garage. That don't look right next to your Ferrari. So you can't get your Ferrari delivered to you because of what it's going to sit right next to. It's like it's going to decrease the value of the Ferrari. Oh, I didn't know that you had a 99 Civic. Damn, you're not as, I'm not going to sit there and, bash anybody who has a 99 Civic. But I'm saying, like, to have that kind of vehicle next to the Ferrari, it's just like, okay, well, I guess you're not as high tiered as I figured. Let's bring the price of the Ferrari down by like more than half type shit. Like, you will diminish your value having this old outdated energy there that doesn't belong anymore. You've outgrown that, okay? What's coming for you now, with before, that stuff don't resonate. None of that stuff resonates, okay? So it's kind of like you had to pick and choose. Do you want the old life or do you want the new life? You want the new life? Okay, then we got to get rid of the old stuff. And you did. You made sure to do that. You went inside, did the inner work. You got rid of your habits. You got rid of any outdated ways of thinking. You definitely got rid of a whole bunch of blocks, because I see the water here, y'all. And the first card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles. So y'all got rid of those blocks, and then immediately comes in the abundance. Immediately comes in the divine inheritance. Immediately comes in the favor. Knight of Swords. Oh, you guys are so focused, so determined. Why would you do that? Yeah. Ten of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So focused. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys have done the work. Eight of Pentacles is the overall energy. Y'all did the work, guys. Y'all made sure to do the work. It's like, yo, I'm not about to sit here and ask for a handout. Even if you're praying to God, it wasn't even like you were asking. You're just like, you know what, Source? Be on my side, okay? Back me up. I'm about to go out here and do this. Please walk with me. Hold my hand, okay? Time out. Like that type shit. Like, you're not. Sometimes when people pray, they get so desperate and they just want handouts. They want things to just fall into their lap. But that wasn't you. Even when you went the prayer route, you made sure to tell Source, like, yo, this is what I'm doing, okay? It was like an inner knowing, and then you're just asking for the guidance and the support, okay? There's a lot of confidence in that. There's a lot of power in that too. There's a lot of authority in that. You have a lot more chances of succeeding when you take that route in prayer versus like when you're desperate, okay? Sometimes desperation may work depending on, the relationship with you and Source, but What you're telling yourself when you're asking for things in a desperate state is that you can't acquire it right now. It's like a part of you is telling source, like, I can't do this, I need you. But that I can't is too much of a negative to fuck up what you're doing, okay? You can't go to prayer in desperation. Find that mustard seed of a faith, build your confidence, and talk like you got some, okay? And it's okay, like, you're talking to God here, okay? Just show up as you are. But we're a little too far along this spiritual journey. Like you have to have some type of understanding, some type of wisdom here, okay? Like it's one thing to be like, okay, I just prayed, and you could go and pray and you can say whatever prayer you want, source is going to hear you regardless. Absolutely. But when you have certain spiritual ranking, when you have certain spiritual wisdom, you have to show up like you know who the hell you are. And if you go with that timid shit and source knows who you are, it's just like, okay, well, I guess you don't really want it for real. Like, why you acting scared? You just told me who you are. Aren't you, like, you're supposed to be almighty and all this stuff. You God's child. You have so much power. You have so much favor. But when it comes time to establishing what you want to being authoritative with the universe, you're timid. Your voice is trembling. You don't know if you're going to get it or not. You're asking with like uncertainty a little bit, like, God, I hope I get this job. What? No, declare and decree that job is yours. You see what I'm saying? Like, you have to speak with authority. When you first start out, okay, there's no rules to praying. But when you reach a certain tier and when you reach a certain ranking, there's an expectation, okay? You didn't get here by way of chance. A part of your ass got here because you knew what the hell you were doing. Don't forget who you are now. When it comes time to pray, don't pray in desperation, because there's a piece of that desperation that's telling God, I can't. And that I can't is enough to negate everything you're fucking doing, okay? When you go to God, be authoritative, okay? Say thank you in advance because you know it's coming. You know that it's yours, but that's just my 2 cents. Okay, let's go back to this, all right? So the 8 of Pentacles, you guys were definitely polishing yourself. And this Knight of Swords is here is because of how authoritative you were when you were doing it, okay? You were very focused, and even if some of you guys didn't know how it was going to unfold for you, who cares? The how isn't necessarily up to you. What is up to you is what you can control, and that is yourself. So this 8 of Pentacles, that's what you can control, and you made sure to show up and control that every day, okay? Every single time. This Knight of Swords, you made sure to do it all the time. You were focused. You didn't see any of the distractions. Told y'all canceled out distractions a long time ago when y'all was in this balanced energy, trying to rid your energy of all that, gunk and all the bad stuff, the negative stuff. You all healthy now. You got the 10 of Pentacles coming out front and center, baby. It's like there's no blockages now. All roads are open. Nice. Some of you guys could have just did a blockbuster, a road opener, visited the crossroads and had something to say. We'll have an audience. Lovely. 5 of Swords, and that is in line with the Knight of Swords. 5 of Swords is a card like where you're stopping at nothing. You're not giving up at all. It's like by any means necessary. So you made sure to see it through. Hold on, because I feel like I need to say more in regards to that card. Because like y'all really like it was something, that could be tough when you're dealing with what you got to deal with, when you're going through life, and you have a dream, you have a goal, and that's all you see, but your circumstances don't match it at all. Sometimes it feels like a long distance from where you are to where you want to be, and that could psych people out sometimes. That could make them straight up stop, like abort mission for real. And no, if anything, that just made you want to figure it out more. You were so persistent by any means necessary. Some of you guys did it for your family. Some of y'all was definitely doing it for Lil Saint. You got the 10 of Pentacles coming out first. So it's like not only do you have access to all this great stuff in abundance, but everybody who's connected to you, i.e. your family, your immediate circle, your loved ones, they're all going to get blessed. 10 of Pentacles is a card of a legacy, okay? Tradition. It's not just you. The generations after are going to be able to benefit off of this. Very wholesome. Ooh, the Star, in line with the 10 of Pentacles. More water. Man, some of y'all could have been crying crying a lot. Then we got the, whoa, Lord, we got the 3 of Cups. Yeah, Cups, okay? Oh, it's 7 of Cups. A lot of you guys could have been super emotional, man. Super emotional. Like, y'all made sure to show up and do what you need to do with tears in your eyes, okay? That shit sucks. I've been there. But y'all are, and it just feels like you have no choice but to keep going, because Steve Harvey said this one time, but he was just like, if you're going through hell, why would you stop? Why would you stop in hell? If you stop, you know you're standing in the middle of hell, right? It's not like things are going to get a little cooler for you. Things are going to get a lot easier. No, you're in the middle of hell. So wherever you were going through and you stop right there, that shit is just going to fuck you up. Just going to sit there and jump your ass. Like, keep going. You have to keep going. It's like you're in a tunnel, okay? Why would you stop in the middle of the tunnel? It's still fucking dark. There's no clarity there. Keep going towards the light. You have to keep going to the end, okay? Some of you guys had that mindset. You had that mentality where y'all weren't about to stop because you know that you were in the middle of hell. So, good job, okay? I know I put a lot of emphasis on this persistence when I saw this this 5 of Swords card, but I also want to bring it back up. Your persistence, guys. Your persistence. This is very honorable. You should see the cards. It's like, where you are now, you guys absolutely deserve it. This is a beautiful, beautiful reward by the divine. Definitely. You got the Ace of Wands. This is a divine reward. This zen that you're feeling right now, how smooth things are right now. I'm not seeing not one 6 of Swords card, and that card is a card of smooth sailing, but I'm definitely getting 6 of Swords energy, okay? All this water and stuff, this flow. There's no more turbulence. There's no more crazy chaos. The waters aren't wild as hell, and the only thing that makes a bomb-ass sailor is rough waters, okay? So you guys experienced a lot of rough waters to now, like, you've made peace with the element of water. You know how to navigate the energy of flow now. Like, you're not going to sit there and complain in the midst of turbulence. You're going to become one with water, okay? And now I'm going to cry. And now I'm going to sweat. And now I'm going to talk to my water. Now I'm going to drink my water. Now I'm going to swim in water. Now I'm going to bathe in my water. You guys became one with the element of water, where you didn't let the flow, the movement drown you, okay? There was a lot of water, okay? Think of an ocean. When an ocean got them rough ass waves, you can't stand a chance. You can't stand a chance. Water is very powerful, especially when there's a lot of it, okay? So there was a lot of water in your frequency, and it was like an ocean with rough waves, and you're trying to just sail. You're trying to navigate your journey and just make sure that you saw it through. But you did. With this 5 of Swords, you did. You were so focused. You were so focused, and because of it, you deserve everything that's coming to you. You just made sure that you showed up and polished yourself along the way, okay? You got the Star card here. It's like a polished you now. Because you went inside and did the work. But I'm saying, like, the Star card is the same as the illustration on this. You see all of the frequencies that's coming out of them? That's a frequency that you're now on, all because you became one with the element of water. If things were a little too rough and it felt like you were drowning, you made sure to become one with the water instead of letting the water overpower you, okay? You've accessed, you've accessed that part of your power here. So you got this new beginning with this Ace of Wands right next to this 8 of Wands, and it's going to happen very soon, okay? Right next to that is the 3 of Cups, and it's going to be something that you're going to be very happy about. It's not something that's going to be like anything before at all. I'm sorry, these bugs is tearing me up a little bit. It's not going to be anything that was like before, where you have to work with tears in your eyes. I see some of y'all don't even want to let up. Y'all don't even want to sit down. It's not like, oh, you could just sit down, you're done working. Some of y'all don't even want to do that. A lot of you guys found the fun in showing up for your responsibilities. Y'all made it fun. So you're like, actually, no, I found my purpose. I found what I'm supposed to be doing, what I'm supposed to be offering to the world. I don't want to sit down. I don't want to let up. I was just wanting my circumstances to be what they are now. Like, I just wanted things to be a little smoother, a lot smoother, really. But it is. It's a lot smoother now. So, you guys don't have to worry about that. You can say your thank yous in advance to Source, and definitely do that a lot, so that you can make sure that you stay in this frequency. Nah? Oh, Lord. Well, today's the day someone finds out I do tarot. I don't be telling people like that, but they're gonna find out right now. saw the video that, you know, I'm recording, so he just gave me one of those. Usually he speaks all the time. Give me one of those. Thank you. Good shit. Good shit. Bravery. Oh, face the unknown with bravery. Trust your steps. Yes, like I said. I didn't even know that card was in there. I don't think I've ever pulled this card before, which is kind of freaking lit. Bravery. Face the unknown with your bravery and trust your steps. So, but why the word bravery? Maybe it was very brave of you, very commendable the way you've handled these responsibilities or showing up for the task. Like I said, with you doing it with tears in your eyes, not knowing what the outcome was going to be, not knowing what the how was going to unfold for you, just made sure to do it because you were just so damn focused and you were stopping at nothing. There's bravery in that. I don't know. I guess Source wants to reward your bravery. Source wants to reward your bravery because not a lot of people move like this. Like people be quick to give up, okay? Going through something, you have a goal. Like I said, sometimes from where you are, the distance between where you are. Do I want this? Yeah, I'm gonna pull a couple of cards from here. The distance between where you are and where you actually want to be sometimes is a very broad distance, and that is enough for people to give up sometimes. But I don't know, it just seems as if maybe you took that on as a challenge. You're just like, you know, actually, because like I said, like when you're going through hell, why the hell would you want to stop there? So some of you guys were like, well, I have no choice. It's either this or hell. So there's bravery in that, okay? Facing the unknown with bravery and trusting your steps. You didn't know how it was going to unfold for you, but you just knew that if you took some steps, you would walk towards something. And did. Why did I pull this deck? Settling. Let me pull 3 from here. Business. Offering. Yeah, some of you guys, some of you guys were just settling. We're about to settle. Do not be intimidated. See, like, wow. Some of y'all just took this journey by pure faith. Like you took that step and it was just pure faith. You didn't know what the hell you was doing. You didn't know if it was going to work out, but you were just like, you know what, I'm finna do it. And like I said, you talked to God and it wasn't desperate. You knew that Source was going to take care of you, especially if you asked, like, yo, just walk with me, hold my hand, guide me, okay? And that is just so offering. The universe will meet all your needs. Y'all, it pays. It pays to know who you are and operate as such. That's all I'm going to say. It pays to know who you are and operate as such. That doesn't mean that things are always going to be peachy keen for you. That doesn't mean that you are always going to have every single thing like just rolled out the red carpet for you. But it will always work out. I will say that, and definitely in divine timing, okay? When you are favored like that, and you only increase your favor the more that you understand that and operate in that, all right? So I'm so proud of you guys and how faith-filled you are, because that is truly what got you guys to this state of balance here. Your faith, knowing who you are and operating as such. So proud of y'all. Take it as it resonates. I love y'all. Bye.